Guys, let's rethink this here. And I want you guys to give me your input on this because we're looking at some stuff here that I've been so busy. I haven't come back in and done a more thorough investigation and examination of this stuff. And these areas here are interesting to me, and I'm going to have to get back into that there, okay? I'm not sure what that is. Look at that. That almost looks like a little cockpit on that craft, doesn't it? What in the world? Wouldn't surprise me. It's really sharp right there coming out. And these seem to be going into the ground. I'm just going to say that. And like they're clogged up, but that's not for sure. But let me get back in here with you because we look at this dinosaur from afar. It's got the textbook head. It's huge. But let's take a look. One of the things about it was the head was a little disproportionate. It was kind of too big. And so I'm thinking about that. I'm just thinking, it's just an anomaly. Clearly, that's a hindquarter there. And it looks like this is the head down here. See that? Okay. And then we're going to take a look at what's up there in a minute. Now, this is open, and it's going there. It's subterranean. To what extent, I don't know, but there's some things in here that we can almost see. I'm going to get in there as much as I can, and let you guys look in there. Let me know what you think. I don't want to comment on that other than to look there. I'd say that looks very familiar. That's weird. I'm just going to leave that at that. But I didn't really notice that before, you guys. And so I apologize for that. But it does look like the head there for the body. And we've got this weird kind of sinew or something going on there. And look, oh, can we see that foot in there? Or what is that? You guys see that? It's odd. I haven't noticed that at all. I'm not sure what that is, but this almost looks like I don't know. Clearly, there's something going on here with some animals, and there could be more than one. We've seen that elsewhere, and I'm unclear onto what this is. But guys, I really want your help figuring this out because I just noticed this, and this may be the most, interesting thing that we've looked at from many people's perspective. What in the hell? That's initially I thought that this was a severed head in the jaw, but I think I was incorrect about that. Let's look at the face right here, guys. Okay, I haven't noticed this until now. Let's take a look at that. That's even more, interesting. What's above it? What is that? This. Oh, we found that. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect that in a place like this. But guys, that shape, if you look on the roof there of that mouth, if that's what that is, that shape, it's almost like a scorpion kind of, or a spider, or, from this perspective, it looks a lot different. Look, it looks like, God, spooky. Look at those motherfuckers, man. Do you see that? Look at that. Ah. You guys seeing that? Because I'm seeing a face right there big time, okay? Look at it. I'm seeing a face right there. I'm seeing one right there. They look pissed. That is funky. God almighty. Jeez. Whew. Anyway. Look at that. What are we looking at here? Obviously, it's a head. There's the nose. There's the mouth. There's one eye. Inside of what? Almost looks like a snake. And so what is the function of this? What's going on? Was this guy being eaten? Is this some type of deformity that we're not aware of? Potentially that's what it is. And you know what? Let's come back over here. And let's look right here. Because this is like a snail kind of, And let's look at that's so weird. When I first looked at this, look at that. The abdomen Looks like a face, almost, but I don't know. I haven't looked at this from all perspectives. I've never turned that upside down. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, y'all? Look at that. No way. Look at that. I don't know if you're... Look. Oh, dude. Guys, what's the detail in that for you? And look how the Google comes right down over it like that. That is so fucking weird. And look at that. Fractals, guys. And there's faces in there. And it's just, what is the semblance of this consciousness and network? What's this all about? And what is that? What in the fuck is that, y'all? Oh, man. I haven't seen this, y'all. Oh my God. It's more than we thought. What the hell? Y'all, are y'all seeing this? Because now, it looks like, dude, I haven't seen it that color. It looks like it's thawing in front of us. It's almost like it gets hot as we're looking at it. I have noticed this innumerable times. When I get into a certain area and I look at it more, it starts to melt. It's like a directed energy. So what's down here? That looks like it just keeps going down. Okay, let's take a look at that. Oh man, guys, I haven't seen that from that perspective. And I don't know why I didn't look at this. I said, biggest dinosaur, biggest bug, that's it. And it's hard to nail this down. It really is, because what does this look like to you? Do you guys see that? Oh man, y'all. I wanted to think that was just a little, a huge snail, but we know that there's bugs in there. And look at it. What the fuck is that? Look at these look at this. Am I making this up? No, look at it real close, guys. Okay? How am I supposed to put this out there in this kind of pioneering aspect that I'm in and not look nuts to people that have no idea what's going on? I'm tired of catching flack for this. This is experimental. Nobody else has done this, and it's groundbreaking on every level. Nobody's found the stuff that we found and put it out there like this. And so you guys can keep your thoughts to yourself if you would, please, and be objective. I would appreciate that, because I don't know what you're doing in this regard, but it's probably absolutely nothing, and you're not accomplished on any level, and you're damn sure not a fucking expert on hollow fractal theory and how it applies to the universe, the network, consciousness, etc. So, do me a favor, keep your fucking mouth shut and your snide comments to yourself, because this is something else, y'all. What the fuck is that, dude? Now look at that from here. What in the world? I don't know why I haven't done this more. It almost looks like that's fitted. It's like a backpack, dude. It wouldn't surprise me if it was. It definitely wouldn't. We know that whoever was out there, Humanoid, makes tools. We know that for sure. And this definitely looks like a subterranean entrance to me. It just feels that way to me. Absolutely. And so I think we've got some more work to do in this area, and I'd appreciate some help, guys. I mean, I put this out in the public domain. This is for everybody. That's been my stance since the very moment that it went out. You can't deny, the pyramid, can you? Are we going there? Oh, wait, hold on. What the hell? Hold on. Isn't that a distinct shape? What is that? Sometimes you got to back out real good and look at it from the aerial, guys. And that really helps. And it's hard to tell from which way you're going there, but okay. Let's, the pyramid. Nature doesn't make pyramids on its own. And I'm going to tell you that that's more like a column. It's like it goes very deep down into the earth. I'm exploring over here, of course, you see that, but the pyramid, guys, come on. Okay. I wish we could see more of this, and we will, but the public is going to be so hungry for this, to see, what is down here, and to have a real true, open source type of expedition is something that, man, this place is a freaking, you could charge $1 billion to go down here and look at this thing in person. And so I'm going to have to get back into this on some of my own time, but, I just wanted to show a little bit of the network there, some of the anomalies, and what's really going on here. Is still something that we are evaluating and looking at, and there's a lot to be said about it with the fiber optic component, and how that interplays with human consciousness, pineal function. All of that stuff is to be considered and certainly not forgotten. It would be ridiculous to do that, but we still have some stuff certainly unfolding down here. And these guys that say this is just a rock or whatever, you guys are just a sad kind of display of being disconnected from your spiritual center. It's like your psychic energy system and your pineal gland, it doesn't function. You're stuck somewhere that I would love to help you get out of it, man. I get really frustrated easily. I've been doing this too long. And you guys just sound like a bunch of fucking idiots to me. I want to beat your ass up sometimes fucking talking to me like this. Like you fucking know what you're talking about. These little young punks that have their own radio show that think they're fucking something because they got some views on YouTube. All you're doing is fucking shit up, pumping disinfo. Not being objective half the time. What do you know about this kind of stuff? Let's take a look at that. What the fuck? Look at it. It's just a rock, man. Well, I said that was a pretty interesting reevaluation here to see that face. I totally overlooked it, and I'm gonna snap it. And that's different, man. That's something else, and I hadn't seen that, and so, what the hell? I wonder what kind of precedent we have for this on like a glyph or something to direct us as to what that is. It's going to be important to look at this from all aspects because it's big. It's pretty big. And this, it almost looks like a serpentine kind of head and mouth over the other there. It might be, but that's definitely an eye. That's definitely the nose and the mouth. And did you see the way that these things, fossilize? It's different. It has to be due to something that they're, made of. And that's funky, but, maybe this guy was getting eaten. They chopped him up, It could have been that. It definitely could have been that. And so it could have been some type of battle. We definitely find some, stone tools just up the road. So I'm going to cut it right there, but that's a great thumbnail. And guys, the raw videos, I'm releasing this stuff as I learn it. And you guys could have gotten involved and said, hey man, that's not the fucking mouth. The mouth is here and it's down here, and look at this, Sonny. Like, I'm totally open to that. I love people to get involved in this. I don't know what you're doing that's more important than this, but probably not much. We're talking about the biggest discoveries in their own right that we've ever seen. And so that's massive and major right there alone. I'm going to cut it right there. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to put it right here. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.